session on mindfulness. And I know mindfulness is sort of a buzzword. You can buy books in the car wash. You can just see it everywhere online. But there is something about mindfulness that we think is worth exploring. As a creative person, we all come up with blocks in our ideas and need ways to kind of push through it. What I seem to be struggling with is not checking my email, looking at my phone, texting, doing everything but being mindful. And we want to take something as simple as a glass of water. In Cindy's case, she's going to be drinking a glass of tea and taking 5 minutes to just unwind, to just be. Not to check email, not to look at your phone, not to text, not to listen to music, to just hear your own thoughts, clear your mind, and appreciate whatever the liquid is that you're drinking. What does it feel like going down your throat? How does it feel against your lips? The temperature of your glass, whatever you're drinking it in. But be present and enjoy this drink, whatever your drink is, for 5 minutes. And then come back and let's see what we can do. But I think you might appreciate it. And it'll be a different way to experience whatever you're drinking, to enjoy. Okay, all right, we're back from our what's supposed to be a mindful moment of silence. And I have a leaf blower happening because my gardener happens to be here. You're not supposed to use leaf blowers. I'm hoping this is electric, but given that the sound, it's probably not. So, we try to create these situations and you can be upset about it or you can go with it. We're trying to be mindful. So in this case, if I'm trying to clear my mind to create something and I've got this sound that's interrupting my perfect, peaceful, idyllic setting, go with that. Because right now, that idea of what this sound is might change my thinking to, I'm thinking maybe there are motorboats in my backyard, which would be a really good trick because there's no water. But that's the story. You know, if I'm trying to come up with an idea, maybe there are giant robotic mosquitoes outside. That was not something I would have probably thought about if I wasn't trying to have my moment of silence as I was enjoying my water. So then again, he's going further away and it might get to be quiet again, which might bring me other thoughts. But part of being mindful is being open and being aware of what's going on. And it's not always what we expected it to be, but that can be affording you an opportunity to be creating in a way that you might not have had that not been your experience at the moment. So that's all part of being mindful. And I hope you found some ideas that you weren't thinking about before you were enjoying your beverage. Cindy, I'm talking a lot. Did you have a moment?
So do you actually hear the train running in the background? Because outside my window is a train coming through sort of the next island over. And because I live on an island and right outside of the island on the other side, there's a train and we hear the train. And what's interesting, when we first moved in, all we heard was the train and it drove us crazy. But after a while, I stopped hearing the train because it became part of my everyday life. But now that I'm actually hearing the train and I feel like it's interrupting the video, I think, well, I'm actually paying attention to that. So have I been missing something about that because it's sort of on autopilot? And that's why it's so important to take time to just breathe and step away from our phones and our computers and our electronics and books and everything that gives us so much, and really focus in on what's around us and giving our brains a little breathing time.